Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm coming to you with some good news and some bad news. The good news is I'm still alive. It's pretty good news, right? No, really, the good news is I actually fixed our water heater. Now, I can't take full credit. One of our subscribers actually mentioned that I have to adjust it to how hot it burns. Now, full disclosure, when we got this RV, it was never doing this, and it was adjusted to how I had it before, when it was putting these like burn marks on and stuff. Now you can see on the inside, I didn't wash the inside, but I did wash the outside pretty good. I still gotta get these little two marks, but this was all black. You know, it had all the soot, all the burn soot. But I washed it about 7 showers ago, and it hasn't came back. So now I guess it's at a good point where it's not burning the soot or anything. The weird thing is, when we first got this RV, I had this regulator, because this is actually adjustable, this part, pulled back, so there was much more air getting in, and it was never doing the soot thing. So when I pulled this water heater out back in the day, and I rinsed it out, and I cleaned everything out, and I installed this new control board, I don't know, for some reason it just started to put out soot. So I closed it up. One, it made it a lot more quieter, the burn, and two, now I guess I lowered the air to fuel ratio, and now it's not putting the soot out. So I don't know why it makes a difference now, but it does, and everything works, kicks right on, and I'm not sitting there washing it every other day trying to get that black soot off, which is really nice, because it's actually kind of a pain. It doesn't just come off with soap and water. You need, I've been using the pink stuff, it's called. You can buy it on Amazon or Home Depot. It's really good stuff. And I use that in pair with a Scrub Daddy sponge. Alright. This will close. It's kind of difficult to do with one hand. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Alright, number 2, the bad news. The car is starting to shudder and shake at red lights, and on acceleration, I think it's like into 2nd and 3rd gear, you feel like a vibration. And I'm not sure exactly what it is. I put a brand new air filter in. My oil is changed every 3,000 miles. I do my own oil changes. I like 3,000. I know you guys are gonna say 4 or 5, 6,000. I don't like that. I like my motors running cleaner. I do them at 3,000. You can do whatever you want. So I know it's not the oil. The oil is at a good level. I checked it. Now I did do spark plugs on this car. I had somebody do spark plugs on this car about, I want to say about 8 or 9 months ago. I put NGK Iridium spark plugs in this car, and I don't think it was doing it then, but I don't know if there's an issue with, maybe it was a bad spark plug, maybe it wasn't gapped right, or if one of the 4 coils, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know if one of them went bad. So about a week ago, I went ahead and I ordered 4 coils and 4 AC Delco, which is the OEM spark plugs, the factory spark plugs. Went ahead and ordered 4 of the plugs and 4 coils, and I got the plugs in 2 days, and the coils are supposed to come today, which is taking total about a week. And I'm hoping that's my issue, because if you have a bad gap on a spark plug or a bad coil, it can cause almost like a misfire. I have no codes. There's no codes or anything, but you can definitely feel it vibrating. So now you might be thinking, well, you had somebody do it before, or are you having somebody do the new work now? The reason is no. The answer is no. That's the reason. And the reason is because I'm trying to be as self-sufficient as I can. If I have an issue on the road or whatever the case is, I want to be able to take care of as much in here, replace as much as I can on my own, without having to worry about finding a tech, a mold mechanic, and you're also paying a lot. You're paying a premium for that too. So I'm going to do this today. I watched a YouTube video on it. It's very simple, actually, especially on these inline 4-cylinder motors. This is just a plastic cover right here. This unbolts. And then I gotta take off this bracket right here, and then this will lift away. Oh, I think they said you have to loosen this PCV valve too, which I just replaced, by the way, because this was all cracking. So we're gonna take this off. The spark plugs are directly under here, which when we pull this valve cover off, you'll find the coils, which are connected to this part. And then we'll take out the coils, put a spark plug wrench in, take the spark plugs out, put new ones in, new coils, and then this plastic plate back on, and we should be good to go. It's really not that difficult of a job on this motor. Now, some motors like this V10, it's a pain in the ass because it's you got 5 on this side and 5 on this side, and these van chassis, everything's jammed in, so you have to remove like a good amount of parts just to get to the plugs. This, it's right here. It's nice and simple. So this will be a good first go at it for me because it's not too difficult. So I'm gonna get out everything and start pulling this apart. Also, before this video goes any further, it's not a sponsor, but I wanted to give a huge shout out to rockauto.com. I went on AutoZone.com and I was looking at plugs and coils. They wanted, for the 4 plugs and 4 coils, they wanted $475, okay? Which is a lot of money. I went on Rock Auto, I got the same stuff for $145 shipped. I think it came to like $147 and change. So it's a huge difference, obviously. And if you're one of those people on the road and you're on a really tight budget, or even if you're not, I mean, that's a tremendous savings. You're talking like a $300 savings. So they definitely check them out before you go ahead and buy anything, if you can wait. I understand sometimes you're on the road, you need a part right away because you're broke down. This car still runs and drives and everything, so I wasn't in an immense need. It wasn't urgent, so I could wait and save quite a bit. Also, these plugs through AutoZone are about $12 and change. These are OEM Iridium plugs, so they're like top tier. Through Rock Auto, they were $6.37, plus they were having a $3 per plug rebate. So I only paid about $3.37 really. I printed out the form. They listed it right online on the link of the spark plug, so you can print it out, print your receipt out and mail it in. You can also do it online as well, so whichever way is easier. But yeah, tremendous savings through them. I then went ahead and I got on Amazon, ordered a spark plug wrench kit, because I don't have any of these. So, and I wasn't entirely sure which one this car uses. This is a 2013 Chevy Spark, and it uses a 5/8. Now I know, but I have these for the future, so if I ever need to do them on the bus, I mean on the RV or the generator or whatever, I have all the necessary plugs. I also got some swiveling ratchet things, because you can see the clearance here is not very high, and a regular ratchet without this swivel part will not fit in here. So yeah, just so you guys have a heads up. All right guys, we are in the middle of it. So went ahead, got the first one out, disconnected all the clips from here, so these just kind of twist and they pull right out. Here's in one of the holes. I don't know how well you can see it, but the spark plug is right there, so we'll use our spark plug wrench in a bit. I'm going to cover this one back up till the other spark plugs come. I'm still waiting for them to come with FedEx. They are on the truck out for delivery. So I don't know if this is normal. There is a little bit of like oil residue on the coil. I don't know if oil is getting by the piston rings. It doesn't burn an ounce of oil in this car. It holds its oil. There's no smoke coming out of the exhaust or anything, so I don't know, maybe if this is normal. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look into that. But I just gotta wait for the new ones of this to come, and then we'll put the new spark plugs in and just put everything back, and then we'll be done with this job. Somebody quoted me, I think with the new coils and everything, I think they quoted me around $480 or something like that. So I'm saving a tremendous amount of money doing it myself, and it's super easy, and it's great to know. God forbid you're ever on the road and you get a bad spark plug or something like that, at least you know how to fix it. So yeah, like I said, we'll just wait till FedEx comes, and then we'll put the new plugs in, and we'll be good to go. All right guys, I don't know what's going on. FedEx is usually here between like 2 and 4 p.m. and it's 6:30 now. So it says it's on the truck, it's out for delivery. They didn't update it. They didn't say, it got delayed or anything. So I don't know what's going on. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this car today. Hopefully it comes tomorrow, because I really need those. I mean, I could put everything back together and use what I have now, but I already started taking everything apart. I just sat this back on here, but hopefully it comes. In the meantime, got some stuff grilling. We're using our adapter. It's making a weird noise. I don't know why. But anytime I use the propane tank rather than the onboard tank, it makes this noise. I'm not sure. There's no leaks. I've sprayed everything down. Nothing bubbles. So I don't know. But it's working good. I'm heating it up. We're gonna do some burgers and some hot dogs. And we got corn on the cob. Sam's making that inside in the pot. Hopefully it comes tonight though. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Well guys, I don't know what happened. Had a nice little fire. Had some dinner. But the FedEx guy never showed. And I don't know. Hopefully it comes tomorrow though. I mean, I could put everything back together, but I really don't want to. So I'm just gonna put all the bolts and stuff right in the passenger seat. And all the tools and all the gear I do have. And then hopefully he comes tomorrow. So I'm pretty much gonna be sitting here till he comes. Alright guys, this is the next day. So I had to go out before. I had to take care of some stuff, so I had to unfortunately put everything back together. I did leave the top 3 bolts off because it's a pain in the butt getting in here because this plastic thing right here. So I just put the top 3 on. It just holds this plastic evap cover on. But I'm gonna pull all this off. We're gonna put all the new parts on, and hopefully we get rid of that vibration. All right, so I just put all 4 new spark plugs in there, the new GM ones. This is the first coil going in, ignition coil. You can see they're slightly different in looks, a little darker. I did notice on 2 of these, the right 2, they have oil down in there. What that normally indicates is that the oil pan, the head gasket went. So it's starting to leak a little bit of oil. Now this car doesn't burn oil. I don't lose any oil. I always check the oil like every 5 to 7 days, just because we put a lot of miles on this car. But I guess down the line, I'm definitely gonna have to replace the head gasket. I don't think it should be too hard. This head just comes off, so it's just kind of these bolts around here, and you have to disconnect this thing, and then this whole thing kind of lifts off, and you put a new gasket on and sit it back down. But for now, I'm just gonna do plugs and coils. All right, guys, I finally did it. Finally finished it. All the new spark plugs are in. Brand new coils under here. Here's the old ones. I pulled out these 2 spark plugs. Those are the right side. They are really wet, so I'm gonna have to definitely get on that gasket soon. But yeah, everything's running great. Started right up. I was getting a little bit of a vibration, and that's why I changed it. Now these motors vibrate a little bit, these 4 cylinders, but I was feeling it a lot, especially on the highway. So we'll see if that gets rid of it. I do have a brand new air filter. If it continues, the only thing I can really think of is either the fuel pump or the fuel filter. So this car has just hit 137,000 miles on it, so it does have a little bit of mileage on it, but usually fuel filters last a long time. Fuel pumps are iffy, but we'll see how this does. This was a super easy thing, so I'm really glad I was able to do this by myself, because, you know, like during COVID and stuff, you couldn't find, the mechanics were all shut down and parts stores were closed, and you know, getting deliveries was a disaster. So I'm definitely going to keep extra spark plugs on hand. I'm probably going to order another pack of these coils. These were really cheap. They were actually on Amazon, which I was looking before because I was getting fed up with FedEx. They were supposed to be here between 10 and 2 today. They ended up being here till 4:30. So I really thought they weren't going to come today. I was ready to order them on Amazon and just cancel that order. But they came. But on Amazon, I can get a 4-pack of these exact same coils for like, I think it was like $48 for all 4 of them. So, killer deal. Alright, Sam's making some dinner inside. I'm gonna wrap this up, clean up here, and then we'll go inside and see what's for dinner. Alright, Sam, what's for dinner tonight?
Doing honey barbecue chicken on top of potatoes and cheese and sour cream.
Looks good.
I got this off of TikTok. My name is Christina.
Normally we use Buffalo's
mild sauce.
Buffalo Wild Wings mild sauce. I thought we had it. It ended up being Taco Bell's mild sauce, which isn't quite as good. So
it's good for tacos. That's it.
Yeah.
Not for like this.
So we ended up having this in there. So we're doing the honey barbecue tonight. It's all good. And then this is the kind of cheese we're using. All right, guys. Now that the car is all squared away, I went up the other day to do a little bit of AC maintenance, clean everything out. I oiled up the little fan motor area. And when I got up there, I noticed that my solar panels are in despair. They are in really bad shape, filthy. One of the downsides of sitting like in an RV park or sitting somewhere for a long time is, especially with the pollen season, they just get caked on with pollen. So today I'm gonna jump up there with a brush that I recently bought. So I went on Amazon and I picked up this brush. It's a soft bristle scrub brush, and it makes washing the RV, the roof, the panels a ton easier. So and it even comes with a quick connect. I think if you want to put like a, I don't know if you could put a power washer on that, or you can unscrew this part and you can even just put a hose on it if you want to, and it has an on-off switches, which is really nice. But I don't use any of that. I just bring the hose up because it's a lot easier when it comes to rinsing it. Otherwise you'd have to take this off and rinse the roof down and then rehook it up to keep washing. But this is really nice. It comes with a really nice grip, long reach. I think it's 50 inches long, something like that. So it's really good for reaching up high on the RV and over the car roof and stuff, especially for short people like me. So I'm gonna jump up there, wash this roof off. I'm gonna do the whole roof, not just the solar panels, because if I just do the solar panels, all the dirt's gonna sit on the roof, and I try to take care of my roof. So yeah, let me jump up there. All right guys, we're up here on the roof. I don't know if you can see all the debris, but this panel's filthy, that one's filthy. They're all filthy. Oh, crap. It's all pollen. All this stuff is pollen. So I'm gonna wash them down. I already hit this one, just so you guys can see the difference. I'm gonna wash this awning down too. All right guys, wiped everything down, scrubbed the solar panels. They look a lot better. I gotta get a little bit more soap off, but the soap is very concentrated, so it just keeps bubbling. But yeah, I gotta get all this. I tried to wash this too. This will become bright white with 30-second cleaner. If you guys aren't familiar with that, you can buy it at Home Depot or on Amazon. It's really good stuff. Only use it on here though, don't use it on your roof, because it's made out of bleach, and bleach isn't good for your roof, no matter what roof type you have. So yeah, so cleaned all this, got rid of all the crap, or as much as I can. Getting under the solar panels is a little tricky. But yeah, it looks much better. And now I'll definitely be much more efficient with the solar panels. It'll, you know, get more solar to it. Now that I'm back down on the ground, you can see all the runoff. It's still running down here. And a lot of mold and stuff. So I'm just gonna give it a quick rinse down. I'm not gonna wash it right now, although I probably could use it, but I'm pushing my luck with this RV park with them letting me wash it. So a lot of RV parks, they don't like you washing your RV, because even though you're paying $1,000 a month, $1,000 to park your RV here. I'm not even talking electric. Like, I have to pay my own electric bill. Luckily I have the solar, so we don't pay much in electric. My last electric bill was $10 for 15 days of electric. That's really good, because most of the time I was running the air conditioner on solar, electric lights, you know, plugs, all on solar, so I didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, they are stingy. God forbid my water bill is $20 for the month, they might have a conniption. But yeah, I'm gonna rinse this down, get all this crap off, and I'll meet you guys back inside. I am tired. Running all around this roof trying not to fall. It's a little more difficult sitting on my roof because I have so many solar panels. You're kind of playing acrobatics when you're up there, trying not to slip, trying not to step on the solar panels. All right, get back with you guys in a bit. All right guys, that's it for me today. I'm done. I did a lot. We worked on the car, worked on the roof, cleaned up the propane, all that good stuff. I'm tapped. It's dreary out, but it's cool out at least. I was looking at the weather back home. The high is 92 down in Florida today, with a feels like temperature of 99. So I'm pretty happy to be up here, although I do miss my home base and I do miss Florida. But it's just like almost impossible to function down there in the heat. You just don't want to be outside, and then you're stuck inside and you're going stir crazy. Unless you're by a pool or, you know, at a beach or something, then yeah, it's fine. But you know, if I'm trying to do anything like hard labor or anything on the property or, you know, on the RV outside, it's just miserable. So I don't know, but we'll be up here for the next few months. We're staying at this RV park for the next month, and then we're gonna be heading up, guys. We're gonna be doing a lot of traveling, heading up to PA first. We're gonna check out the whole Amish town of Lancaster, and then we're gonna be going over and, or I should say, up to like the Jamestown area. Sam wants to go see the I Love Lucy museum they have up there, and we're gonna explore. I want to go to, or we both want to go to Niagara Falls and do that boat ride. So we have a lot of stuff planned. I know the vlogs have been not very steady, but I'm gonna try to work on it and push some more out for you guys in the next coming weeks and furthermore. So yeah, without any further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.